There he is. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, dude.
Yeah.
I'm right now.
Enjoying your time at home?
Yeah, dude. Super enjoying my time at home right now. Just a frosty Coors Light.
I'll have a Heineken, but we're on the same.
Coors Light is like the best thing ever.
I mean, we'll have to agree to disagree on that one, but you know, I think that right there is the best thing, man.
Yeah, do you drink all day, every day?
No, I drink when I do interviews.
Oh, well, you see, that's why I think this is the best thing ever, because frosty Coors Lights, it just treats you the best.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Are you endorsed?
No.
That's just a love, huh? That sounds heartfelt.
Dude, so, it is heartfelt, bro. It's heartfelt. It's heartfelt as fuck, bro. You know how often I'm out on tour and I'm like,
yeah, I'd imagine pounding down Heinekens for a whole tour would get to you, dude. It's hard to count after about 12 or so Heinekens.
Bro, I used to drink Heineken a lot.
Did you?
I liked the beers that were a little, had more quote-unquote flavor. But, you know, the more that you spiral down into self-destruction with booze and all the drugs or whatever the hell it is you do, it's like you kind of need something that doesn't just fuck with you the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Heineken, they're like a full flavor beer. You know, when you've been smoking for 20 years, you don't always want to go back to the Marlboro Reds. You know, you might at 20 years later, you might smoke Marlboro Lights.
That's right. That's right. That's a pretty good analogy for it, dude.
Dude, I drink Frosty Coors Lights. It's like
Frosty Coors Lights. I love that it's a Frosty Coors Light.
Dude, that's what I love. A frosty goddamn Coors Light, dude. I mean, it easily replaces coffee. It goes great with fucking breakfast. Are you kidding me? Like, it's refreshing at any meal. It's never like you're like, blah.
Yeah, it's a good breakfast beer.
Like,
Frosty Coors Light.
Breakfast beer.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, do you remember us getting in trouble at Metal in the Mountains?
We're smoking under the canopy?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Right. Dude, the security came out.
Dude, he was pissed.
Hey, I told you guys that you're going to need to get out of here.
Dude, with you guys getting rained out, that put, like, the pressure on everybody, I think. And, fuck, it worked out good for us. Me and you sat on that porch and talked for a good minute.
Well, we did our thing.
That's one of my favorite stories, dude, is the TM or like whoever that was that came and had to drag you away because we were deep into it, dude. We were fucking on one.
It's party time.
Oh yeah. I'm looking for
party time, dude. That's our guy, party time.
Oh yeah?
That's his name.
How long's he been with the band?
Well, geez, he's been with us for a while, man. Not only is he like our TM / kind of merch guy, but him and I also do stuff on the side together. We make music, and he's co-written a few songs on which record? It was Stampede.
Oh yeah.
Him and I like co-wrote a couple songs off of that. It was Rise and Why Not Me, Why Not Today.
Dope song, dude. That's a dope song.
Yeah,
so Party Time had his hand in it, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It went from Party Time to PT to Pete. Now it's just Pete. And so people, I've had some people out hanging out with us. So, are you Peter?
He's like, no, motherfucker, I'm not Peter.
You don't know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I saw the dude. The guy at your merch table. I'd assume that's him.
That's Pete. Yeah, that's the guy you're talking about.
I was trying to hide from him when he came up kind of hot, too. He was ready to get the fuck out of there.
Well, you get out on the road, bro.
Oh, that was your last show of the tour, too, wasn't it?
It was. Yes, it sure was. Sorry, I need to get another one of these delicious.
Oh, you're good. Frosty Coors Lights.
Right out of the pocket. Right out of the pocket. Those mountains are so blue, dude.
Dude, you and I think a lot alike. I got my pocket beer here, too.
Oh, dude, I've been ready, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and have an interesting conversation without booze.
That's right, dude.
That's just me.
I'm anxious to get to know you a little bit. We talked like we were on a big vaccination kick at that time, but I want to know about you, dude. I know that you have a musical background. Your family, all what were they into? Jazz,
R&B and funk.
funk.
It's
Yeah, funk
mostly
is what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah,
R&B and funk.
yeah. You're that leads in well with the hip hop side of Head PE too.
Well, you know, with Head PE, it's I like to bring to our live performances. You know, I bring in the stuff I've learned my whole life. You know, my uncle Gerald Harris. Now, this guy, bassist, drummer extraordinaire, he was signed with Warner Brothers Records back in the early '90s with his funk band Slapback. Yeah, Bootsy Collins, George Clinton on his record back then, and he's been kind of like my mentor growing up as a drummer.
Right.
You know, because he's a drummer, but in his band, he's a bassist, frontman, and he's a fucking ripper on the bass too. Dude.
Really?
He's something else. Anyway, so he taught me a lot of what I know. But my other uncle James played keys in Morris Day and the Time for a while.
Shit.
My mom's the singer of the third generation Platters, Buck Ram Platters, Motown style music.
Dude, that's fucking R&B royalty in your bloodline there, brother.
Dude, absolutely. But she's also just was on the last record of Steel Pulse, was singing on Steel Pulse's last record too. So she does some reggae music too. And you know, that's our family business, man.
That's awesome, though. That's awesome, yeah. And it shows that you had it in your life all the way through. But the first time we met was Indianapolis. Remember when you were sick as fuck, and I tried giving you a beer to make you feel better.
Did I have the vids?
Yeah. You were leaning against the wall on the side of the building, and I introduced myself, and you were like, "Dude."
What year? Just tell me the year.
It was last year.
Okay, it was just okay. Yeah, okay. I definitely had the vids.
Yeah. Yeah, you were, dude. You could tell, and I tried giving you beer to fix it.
Dude, I was sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you get the vids, most of us are just sick.
Dude, but that goes to my point. You were clearly feeling like shit before the show, but whenever you started playing, dude, you wouldn't have known it at all. I left the photo pit and went side stage and just stood there and watched you drum for a hot minute. I mean, it's just it's cool. You got a cool style to it. You know what I mean? I like to watch a drummer with some style and that are fun to watch. You know what I mean? And you're definitely one.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, dude. It was cool. And then whenever I found out you were going to be at Metal in the Mountains, I was like, oh fuck yeah.
Dude, you were the Jesus walking around.
You're damn right. I am Mayhem Jesus.
I was like, Jesus.
Everybody kept telling me to stop the rain. You know, of course the fucking sky's going to open up when they can call my bluff. But I called their bluff, dude. I was like, pass that fucking plate and we'll see what happens. Nobody passed the plate. Fucking you guys didn't play.
Oh, well, let me tell you what, if Jesus is going to fill up any plate anywhere, it better have a mountain of white powder on it.
What else?
That's the only kind of plate I want to give from Jesus.
Do you see my backdrop? My backdrop is Jesus doing a line of cocaine off the devil's fucking pitchfork.
Well, hey, we're in good company here,
oh,
folks. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Trump, did we just become best friends?
I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll see.
We got to see how we party together. So you got a tour coming up. You stoked about that?
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I mean, first of all, it's the Drowning Pool and
El Nino.
So El Nino, I've toured with a bunch in the past already. We had some great times together out there on the road, and they're all amazing dudes. Drowning Pool now, I haven't had a chance to tour with yet, but CJ and I have been friends for a while, and always, they're like, man, we need to get on tour together. And finally, it's happened.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen last year, as you know. Didn't happen last year. It kept getting postponed. I think it's gotten postponed twice now so far. But this time, I've gotten connected with their tour manager. And it's all looking to be a go right now.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm stoked to see it.
Super excited about it.
That's a big tour too.
Dude, we're very excited about this tour, and it'll be nice to be out with just some good friends, play some good music. We've been doing some headlining tours here recently, in the past couple of years since the shutdown happened or whatever. Like, we were all on hiatus, but even before that, we had done a few headlining tours in a row, so it's nice to be able to get out and support friends of ours.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that, and the best part about not headlining all the time, dude, is that you get to fucking rage after you're done, bro.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I've done all these headlining tours, and we're out, and it's cool, whatever. We get to play for a whole hour, and I love it. It's amazing. But, dude, on this one, we're support. So, not only do we get to just jump on, hit it hard with, like, the super shred, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, let's just blister some fucking faces off kind of shit for 30 minutes straight, because we're all fit. We're ready to do that shit anyway. You know, just like, yes. Yeah. When we're done, there's still 2 artists, amazing artists, that are going to put on a great show that we get to enjoy, and enjoy with our people too. So yeah, I would imagine
that coming off stage, you get that high. You know what I mean? And whenever when you have another band or two to watch afterwards, you can continue that high. You know what I mean? It's where you get. Otherwise, you get a little bit.
When you're Jeremiah Stratton, there's all kind of highs that are happening usually after the show anyway. You know
that's right.
Because that's just what I am. I'm a rager. I'm the Raging Cajun son. You know, I like to get out there and have a good time.
That's right.
I'm messing around.
That's why I made it a point to be your buddy, dude. There's a reason.
I'm telling you right now. The thing is, though, is that what's cool about it when you tour with friends of yours is that we've already established relationships. We know who each other is. So we get out there and now it's just us getting together, having a good time, and getting a chance to shred together.
Yeah, you don't have that week or two of feeling each other out and seeing how everybody is and who's cool with what.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, there's nothing like that. Especially with these 2 amazing artists, it's nothing like that. These are like homies. That's like, dude, we've been after this for a minute. It's about to happen. So we got our plans all lined up. We got our ducats in a row because it's about time, you know.
I'm gonna make sure I make it to one of those shows, dude. We'll have to get that after party on.
Yeah, after party, the before party, the during party.
Dude, whenever I went to that show in Indy, I'd gone up there with Dropout Kings. That's who I was going to meet up with, and once I found out they were headlining or opening up for you guys, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm definitely going to fucking Indy. But that's become our little thing, is that we have a.
Indy? Was that? Are you sure that wasn't Fort Wayne?
It was the Emerson.
Emerson.
The Emerson Theater in Indianapolis.
With Dropout Kings.
With Dropout Kings. Cultus Black was there. Mag Dillon was there.
Oh, dude. Okay, well, wait a minute, though. But that wasn't, like, technically Indianapolis. It was, like, Hobart?
No, dude. That's, like, right in Indianapolis. That's 10th Street.
Right in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's, like a couple miles away from the football stadium.
Indianapolis.
I promise.
Dropout Kings.
Dropout Kings, Head PE. You were sick as fuck. I buddied up with Nate in the back. Like, you know, like you guys were parked in the alley. And there, like, you go in that back door. Nate was my wingman, dude. There was a chick that I know that was coming to... You guys went to somewhere in South Carolina. Jacksonville, South Carolina, or some shit like that a couple of days later. And a chick that I know was going there. And I reached out to Nate. I was like, dude, if you want to be the wingman of the fucking year, I was like, this chick's going to ask you about me. I was like, you
don't have to tell me. I remember when he hit me up and said that.
Did he?
I was like, oh, he did that?
Why the fuck would I have rock star buddies if I'm not going to use them to get laid? Right?
I remember that. I remember the conversation that he had with me about it.
Did he think I was out of my fucking mind?
Yeah.
He did it, though. He did it.
But no. Not only did he did, I thought you out of your fucking mind.
Well, you were both correct. I mean, you're right.
I am correct.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Dude, move your head a little bit. Let's see what that picture is going on behind there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, out your fucking mind. Here, this is what I got. I got like some...
That's sweet.
Some like, you know, looks like Opeth or something.
It does. Yeah, it's either like gonna have some voodoo doll down at the bottom of it.
Opeth. This dead old tree back here.
It's all right. Where so you're home?
I love Opeth, but I'm just saying that, you know, they are pretty melancholy, aren't they?
Very, very, yeah. That's like the dead of winter all the time. Dude, that view,
proceed.
The bottom of the can view from that drink, is fucking awesome. That's it.
What's going on down there?
No, just the view of you. You held your phone and took a drink. It was like that fucking what's Blair Witch shit.
Well, dude, we better move this thing along because I'm moving on to like one of my last few here at the end.
Yeah. So when fuck, how many you got? You're running out of beer?
No, I mean I had 3 for now because I just cruised up to this little, I'm out in San Bernardino right now.
Oh yeah.
Hanging out with a very close friend of the family who's amazing. She's done a lot of. She's a singer as well. And I actually am here with my family. I'm out here in San Bernardino, just kind of relaxing. We're hanging on this property and we're kind of doing our thing. And she's got a nice little studio down here. So I've been, I kind of been playing the piano a little bit.
Oh hell yeah.
We just get our thing going on. And
so what all do you play, dude?
This would be a nice place to do the interview for now.
Yeah, anywhere is good for me. I'm just glad I got a little time.
Yeah, right on. Dude.
So what all instruments do you play?
Guitar, bass, keys, drums, and like pit orchestra stuff. I played, and I also play like tuba. I used to when I was in like high school and shit.
Yeah.
I played in the orchestras and wind ensembles.
Now I saw that you were big time with jazz band, weren't you? In school and college and both.
Yeah. San Clemente High School, yeah.
Yeah, didn't you get like a scholarship to college for it?
The local college in the area of Orange County, Saddleback College in Mission Viejo, the conductor at the time, we call him Mr. A. He was also the music director at Irvine High School. But then at night, he would do a once-a-week class at Saddleback College, which is their jazz ensemble. And long story short, I went with San Clemente High. I was like 15. I was a sophomore. And we did a jazz festival together. We shredded. We played Jim Widner big band interpretation of Duke Ellington's Caravan, which was a lot of drum stuff. Our music director knew that, I was kind of a shredder. So
that's cool.
He gave me this track to make it happen. And I won a couple of trophies that day. And shined up on their stuff with Saddleback because they were supposed to be the band to come and show the high schools how to do it. And conductor made it a point, Mr. A made it a point to find me, talk to my guy, Mr. Magana. Andy Magana was the music director for St. Clemente High School at the time. Mr. A went up to Andy Magana and wanted to talk to me about playing with the Saddleback College, which I did, and I played for free and got units, official units. I didn't have to do anything, and really, it elevated my musical awareness and all sorts of stuff. My shred too.
Yeah.
That ended when I showed up super wasted to one festival. Mind you, I was like 17 years old. So wasted, and all of these. We had sheet music. Like we're all reading sheet music,
right.
And I'd had like this big back then. We're talking 22 years ago. Back then, I don't know how they do it now, but we had like these folders full of the sheet music that they've had for decades.
Yeah. Those little flimsy ass fucking music stands.
Yeah. That's what we do. And so I lost this thing at a festival and I couldn't find it.
Oh shit.
That fucking music director, Mr. A, was all of a sudden like the biggest dick wad ever.
Really?
And yeah, whatever. So I was wasted, but we still fucking shredded.
Right.
And you mean that's the only copy that you gave me? You gave me the originals for everything while we're out here playing shows?
Oh, that was I thought that was just your copies.
That's what I'm saying. So we had the original and all that, and after that jazz festival, I never went back.
You know what?
That was it.
I bet
the last time I ever talked to that fucking guy, dude.
I bet if he sees you and sees where you're at, he's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. A shredder that wants to get fucked up, of course he's playing with headpiece.
I'll be like, oh, hey, bud. Hey, how's it going, dude?
You want a drink?
You remember me, dude?
That's funny. You said keep in mind you were 16 years old whenever you showed up all fucked up to play drums, but I mean, not much has changed, really.
That's what I tell a lot of my friends from that era, because back in that era, my teenage era, I was getting fucking wasted. shredding. All I cared about was just being in band.
Yeah.
And trying to, just play music, getting creative. I spent all my time there.
Did you do like high school bands, like all of us guys did?
Wasted.
Yeah. Not I don't mean like the school band, like a garage band in high school.
No, I mean, yes, absolutely. Did down in San Clemente, my first actual band, Aaron Applebaum was this dude's name. He played bass, and he was also in the band with me. He played the bass instruments, but he played actual like bass.
Yeah.
And I played drums. We started a band with these dudes in their later 20s, Jeremy Gretzky and Chad. I don't know his last name, but this dude, I've never talked to him since, ever. But some guy, and we had a band called Merge, and it was like 90s fucking grungy, kind of depressing, but like rocky acoustic / electric kind of music. Like we're influenced by Radiohead and
we all were,
like Soundgarden. Yeah, but back then, we're talking. I was like 15, so it's like 98, 99 when we were doing this stuff, and we were actually playing shows and shit in my area, locally. But Aaron and I he's older than me. He's 16, I'm 15 at the time. And our friends were like in their 20s. One was in the late 20s, one's in the mid 20s. So we'd play these shows and then have to leave the bar.
Yeah.
We're getting fucked up the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was a total different world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't get by with shit anymore, man. I'm so glad that I grew up back then with the cameras and shit that's everywhere and everything's documented.
Oh, my God, me too, bro.
Dude, I would have been so me too'd.
Bro, like, back then, dude, like, what a different world it was.
Oh, man.
There was like, pagers.
Yeah. Dude, I had a pager. I thought I was the shit when I had a pager.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I'm only a couple years older than you. I'm 41. And dude, I same thing. Coming through all that shit and seeing how it's changed. And I mean, there's good and bad. It's like me and you can sit and bullshit across the country, but there's so many people that take that. Nobody thinks they get punched in the mouth for talking shit anymore. So it's kind of bred a bunch of mouthy fucks.
Mike Tyson said something like that not too long ago.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, he said something like, social media has basically made it to where regular people can say whatever the hell they want without the fear of getting punched in the mouth.
Right. Yeah, that's very true. And they're super vocal. And then they all like team up on you. And
hey, dude, this is a great interview because what's going to happen is we're going to travel back down to my spot so I can get some more Frosties, dude.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
So I'm thirsty.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's like about full, and that's only going to last me about 5 to 10 minutes.
I'm going to have to start drinking lighter beer when I go party with you because these are going down a little slower than that.
Well, you know what? I'm going to turn you on to some Frosty Coors Lights.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm going to fucking do.
That sounds like a plan. You know what I want you to turn me on to? That kind project you got going on.
What?
That you still growing the trees?
Oh, sorry, that just came out a little strange. It's funny you say that. Yeah, yes.
So what's up with that? Is that something you can talk about?
Well, I don't usually talk so much about it, but I mean,
you don't have to talk about it.
All good.
I just want to try it when it gets. I want to try sometime. I want the trauma stamp.
I'll tell you what, I definitely have some of my first time. It was my first time ever really doing that.
Did you go big?
Creating kind of like my own.
I saw the pictures.
I was taught by someone who's so special, an amazing person. Excuse me, that's been a friend of the family for a long time. Also a singer as well. Same person who I'm with right now.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You've just kind of been surrounded by music your whole life, haven't you? It's in your fucking everything, your makeup.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing, is that truth be told, all right, it's going to go black for a while because I'm going to...
Yeah, that's cool.
Go outside to get back to my home spot here and get some more beer.
Yeah.
So it'll be black for a while.
I can still hear you.
So I'll tell you, it's one of these things where I've been around music my whole life. And we live in this area where it's like pretty super expensive to live or whatever. And I didn't grow up like quote unquote poor, you know?
Right.
But I grew up like where we were just like kind of like just making it.
Right, right.
You know, living in a beautiful place, comfortable, never like starving or you know anything crazy like that. But still kind of on that struggle, you know, to always get that hustle going. And,
Yeah.
And at one point I was like, I don't want to live like this. I want to do something different and kind of break the chain, even though I felt the music like the rest of my family, you know.
Yeah.
So I got in the corporate world. And
dude, that was really interesting the other day whenever I saw you make that comment about, I forget what the fuck financial shit it was, but you busted out some knowledge on that fucking dude. What were you?
Yeah, I was talking about, so we were talking about your FICO score.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, how it works, and they were like, I paid off all my credit cards, bro, and my FICO went down. And I was like, well, yeah, because it's all a game.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I know this because back when I was doing finance, when I stopped doing music, and I wanted to make a lot of money. That was it, you know.
Is that why you did it? You wanted to be the Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, kind of did. All right, hold on. We're going to be quiet now.
Okay.
While I restock.
I got you.
You ready to be quiet?
I'm quiet.
Hey there, family. No, it's not over. I'm on it right now. I just need some refiller. What's up, little Bubba? So that's funny. I don't know. Maybe about another 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah.
They can be on if they want to.
See you later, bub. Hey. Yeah, I take it easy all the time. No, I don't take it easy all the time. All right, love you guys. See you. All right.
We talking?
Yeah, so good.
So yeah,
I was like, I want to get into the corporate world and like shred it up, make a ton of money, do that, and I achieved some pretty good success doing that. You know, I was an executive VP of sales at a lending institution for a while.
So when was this?
This was, I was like 22, 23. We're talking
like 2008.
16 years ago.
Yeah.
16 years ago or so, 15 years ago, that era.
Right on.
15 years ago, or maybe about 14 years ago, I quit and left it to go back into music.
And it was just purely money that made you try it out?
Money?
Yeah.
That made me what? Left music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like were you frustrated with shit?
Well, yeah, it was like money and the frustration that came with not having it at that time.
Money's a lot more frustrating when you don't have it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how long did you take a break off and do the corporate shit?
Let's see. So it was like 18. I just gotten out of fucking jail and got into doing stuff. So yeah, about 18.
Right on. And then when did you go back to music?
24.
Okay, now is the story of you like getting in on a wrong call true?
Huh?
Is the story of you like somehow crashing a call with Jared? Is that how you got head PE?
Crashing a call?
Yeah, I heard like somebody was saying it was like you got on the wrong line or something was fucked up with a phone call.
Well, yeah, that is true. But I didn't get on like a weird phone call. My cousin all right, so the story is the way I got with Head PE, my cousin, he was coming to my show. I had a cover band at the time that we played like metal shit and grunge. It was called Bloodbath and Beyond.
That's fucking awesome.
And we had a show. My cousin was coming out to see me, and that was that. You know, apparently what happened was he made a call. He was trying to bring this chick to the show, accidentally called his friend named Mark, who worked at a studio across the alley from where Head PE was auditioning drummers all week after Tiny Bubs quit.
Yeah, yeah.
And so what happened was he accidentally called him, and he talked to him for a minute. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to call the straight. What are you doing? He was like, oh, I'm at the studio doing blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I'm going to see my cousin play tonight, dude. He's doing this. I'm going to call this chick. Dude, she's going to come down. We're going to have a good time. Like,
right,
oh, yeah, cool. All right, cool.
And this was Jared, right?
So, no, this is my cousin.
Talking to
my friend Mark.
Okay. Who was helping Jared?
Studio
okay, yeah.
Across the alleyway
I got you. Now I'm tracking, yeah.
He was auditioning.
Yeah, I'm tracking now.
So that call happened, and then, hours went by. Jerry got done with the auditions for that day and went into this place and said, hey, does anyone know a drummer or whatever? This is the studio. Does anyone know a drummer? The dude Mark was in the front at the time and said, oh, yeah. I just talked to my friend. His cousin plays drums. I started to see his show. You want his number or something, or should we do whatever? And that's how I first got in contact with him.
Right on.
So I never heard of Head P at that time. Like, at that time, I was more of like in a death metal kind of phase. I love my death metal and black metal and just living ghetto fabulous down there. Just fucking, I quit all my shit, so I had all this cash saved up and just living kind of like couch surfing with my homies.
Going from finance to death metal is dope as fuck, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude, I was nuts, dude. Yeah. I was really nuts back then. Like,
I can believe that, dude. That's not a stretch.
I didn't give myself the name Trauma. Like my friend Ryan Rhodes gave me that name after I took 2 beer bottles and tried to kill 50 people that were talking shit on me and my 3 homies.
That's what I'm talking about.
The name Trauma. That's where it came from.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my kind of dude.
Dude, I was nuts back then.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a totally different world, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how I got connected with PE. And Gerald went in this place and said I was doing no drummer, and then we got connected. I hadn't heard of him. He emailed me 6 songs that night. I went, did a ton of blow and fucking got wasted, chilled. Got a little, hour and a half coke nap at the bottom of the morning. And woke up, oh, I have this audition. My car was in the shop. I didn't have a car. I borrowed my friend's car and took my kick pedal, my snare, some sticks, and I borrowed his car to go up to this audition. I burned a CD of 6 of the songs he sent me and listened to it on the way up there, and I auditioned first.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah. How did they? Was it a pretty smooth audition? I mean, good enough you got it.
I auditioned first, dude. I showed up and I'm sitting here just
Yeah. How were they? Were they intimidating fucking act? I mean, it's Jared. Jared seems like kind of an intense dude anyway.
Dude, did you hear what I just said? I said I was raging all night and I was just showed up.
Everything was intimidating.
You think I was intimidated? I was irritated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'm sitting there just so you want to go first or whatever? I'm like, yes.
Was there a line? Oh, yeah, waiting in line. Yeah, that'd drive you nuts being all yacked out.
I went first.
But
first, set my shit up, and literally, it was halfway through the audition or whatever. I was like, whoa, these guys are on some other shit. Because I never, at that point, I've played with some great artists, great musicians, historic ones,
right,
throughout my life. Yeah. This was the first time that I played with some serious, musicians that gave me a feeling inside, that was so different than the funk R&B kind of thing. Because I always had a passion for metal. I'm in Pantera, Metallica, Megadeth, and Deicide, Obituary. I've been into these heavy bands for a long time, but never got a chance to really play it because in Orange County, California, it's just
yeah. We don't have to say it. We don't have to say it. But we all know.
You know what I mean? No one wants to hear no Satan shit or crazy. Anyway, so it was just, I don't know, it was kind of neat. And that was at the time right when Renegade was about to be released, which they used a drummer for the Renegade video.
Oh, yeah.
After I had already played shows with them.
Oh, that sucks,
I never
dude.
played a single show with this guy.
That sucks.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah. That's a cool time to come in, though.
It did happen. Because they didn't think they were going to use me, dude. When I showed up at the time, I was 300 pounds. Literally, I'm serious. I was 300 pounds. I had huge dreadlock horns coming up.
Horns?
Big upside down cross.
Dude,
Like,
you were
just
deep into the scene, weren't you?
deep into Satan, bro. I'm still into Satan. I love Satan. Satan's like the homie, dude.
I'm telling you.
You know, I might look a little more chill now with this little velvet flannel.
You do look. I mean, that's sweet, dude. It makes me want to like touch it.
But dude, Satan's still the homie. Yeah, but no, it was a time. So there was like 2 shows on a weekend.
I want to see a picture of that. Do you have a picture of you from back then?
Dude, they're out there.
Of the horns?
Sure.
I've got to. I'm going to search. That's going to be the rest of my night.
Dude, okay, so I'll tell you what. It will be 2008 November. 2008 November, and it was with Cottonmouth Kings. They headlined, and we did Bakersfield, the Dome.
Really?
I don't even think the venue exists anymore, but it was the Dome in Bakersfield. Was like the first venue we played in 2008, sometime in November.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
One.
I can't wait to fucking see this.
Yeah, I'll look it up, man. I don't know what kind of video you'll find from there because
Dude,
again,
you will, because I'm going to send it to you. Yeah, you will know.
Dude, please do.
Yeah, I'll do some searching. That's going to be crazy as fuck for me. Yeah, dude, I didn't expect that at all, dude. I totally did not expect not that deep. I mean, I could see everybody. I mean, I can see you getting down with the death metal, but I didn't think you'd go that heavy with it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Oh, dude. I mean, tell you what, bro, it's pretty simple, man. Some people like to follow trends and follow fashions and do that shit. I can't stand most of everyone, so it's like I'm always trying to do the shit that I just find appealing. I'm like, oh, I like that. I want to look like that. I don't care if anyone likes it or not. I just kind of go with that, you know.
Yeah. That's
why I'm still stuck in like this 90s, like, you know, super knee-high socks, and tan shit.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
whatever.
California, dude. That's straight. That's California.
Dude, I've
90s California.
So that's why it's my look. I know that when people see this, they're thinking, oh, wow, that's like a fossil, you know? You know, what is that? It's like a living fossil.
It's like whenever we'd see the guys with those old hats on. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
You're that guy now.
I'm the new version of that with this.
Yeah, just a lot cooler, dude.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm. It's fucked up to think back 20 years ago, to think of people that were our age then and be like, holy fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
It's crazy.
That's the beauty of it.
Now, that being said,
I think it's great.
I lived a long life of boring, monotonous bullshit work, but now I've gotten to a place, and I've been in a place where, for our age, we got pretty cool lives. You know what I mean? It could be a lot worse.
Bro, I just said this to my girl today. You know, I said literally this, like, man, you know, it really could be worse, because I saw this woman today at the grocery store, and she had one arm. I don't know what happened. I don't know this woman or whatever, but she had one arm, and she's walking, strutting her shit with this shopping cart.
Yeah.
Excuse me, with this shopping cart in front of her today. And it's like, you know, me, I'm thinking,
yeah.
She left the store. She's in the middle of the street, making all these niggas go all around her. You know what I'm saying? She's literally in the middle of the street and has this kind of like smirk on her face. You know, it's just sitting there and going slow. And I didn't get in at first. I was like, why is this woman walking so slow? You know, I didn't get it. Okay, I'm just going to go around. And when I started going around, I noticed that her left sleeve was tied up.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, oh, my goodness, this woman does not even have her second arm.
Right.
But she's pushing this grocery store, and she has this smirk on her face, and she's just right there and kind of in the middle of the street, but kind of not doing her thing. And it just made me think to myself, you know, she's fucking killing it right there. You know,
how would I deal with that right now?
Just be out by herself,
right?
With no support out there. A shopping cart full of groceries. It's got to be kind of heavy.
Yeah, I have trouble pushing a cart with two hands sometimes.
You know, I'm a 220 to 190 pound man.
Yeah.
And I don't always like to push the shopping cart with one hand. You
know, right.
I need two usually, but she's just sitting there just doing it, just coming out, and it made me think to myself, man, you know, that's amazing. And I got back in the truck and I told my girl the story of that. I said, you know, man, I just saw that, you know, some people just, they got a lot worse, and There should never be a moment when we live a life that's just has so much satisfaction, so much happiness, and so much love, and so much abundance of anything that we should ever be too upset about whatever's happening around. You know what I'm saying?
And I try to pay a lot of attention to that, and I'm super appreciative of, you know, the stuff that's happened for me and the people that I've met and the love that I get. And I mean, it really, for me, like I said, I went 39 years before I got into the music stuff. I played in cover bands, and I was like, but I was, you know, working at factories and coal mines and bartending.
I still playing cover bands, nigga.
Yeah, well, I was never anything, you know, to know anything. Yo, but
dude, you still playing cover bands?
No, I haven't. I haven't played. I was a front man. I could play enough chords, I always say, to sit on the porch and sing to my dog, but that's about it for the guitar. But I was a front man. I could sing okay. Clean vocals.
I'm just throwing it out there, you know. Just accent, that's all.
Yeah, I played with a cover band for a few years that was called the Mud Ugly Gypsies, and it just wasn't my gig. They were older cats that wanted to play older songs that I wasn't into, and it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been with plenty of those situations too.
Yeah, that and a jealous old lady. That was a pain in the ass. I had her stand like 5 feet in front of the stage. My
in the band?
No, my girlfriend at the time. And she was, some girl had commented something that pissed her off, and she showed up at one of our shows. And then I had my ex standing like 5 feet in front of me, screaming at me, telling me what a piece of shit I was while I was on stage trying to sing.
You know, I tell you what, man. It's an interesting thing. It's like when you got a girlfriend and you want to continue going to work, and they want to join you to work.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, man.
That's like, well, try bartending with it. You know, I make tips.
Can I go with you to work? Well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're working at the bar? Well, let me come and just tag along, you know.
It's hard to find people that understand how that is, you know what I mean? That they don't get it as, they think we're going to a bar. It's
Dude, they think that, not only do they think we're going to a bar.
Which, I mean, we are, but.
We're going to the bar, which we are. And they think that we're laughing with all of our friends about how horrible they are. Right. And think that every single line of blow is right next to a pussy for some reason.
Off of one. Off of one.
Dude, like,
that's the only way I do my lines is off of pussy now.
It's like, you know, hey, man, sometimes I might just want to go and fucking rage with my dudes, laugh, be loud, be obnoxious.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I want to get in a fight and not know that you're right there watching.
Yeah.
Maybe I do want to punch someone in the mouth silly for a minute. You know, maybe I do.
You don't need to know all that.
Out of here.
Yeah, give me some time. Yeah, dude, I feel you. I feel you.
Out of here.
Now that's a good thing about going on the road. As long as they're not trying to go with you.
Well, I'll tell you, dude. I would love to be able to bring my family with me on the road. I'm very excited about that, actually. So I live in a situation right now where I'm like in a trailer, bro. Like I abandoned the house. I sold everything, sold all my stuff, and moved out into a trailer and a truck. Dude, my truck is like a 1999 Ford F-250 diesel, 7.3 diesel.
No shit.
That has the conversion to burn waste veggie oil, too. I have 2 tanks.
No shit. It smells like donuts when you come pulling up. Dude,
or French fries.
Weed and French fries. Whenever you smell weed and French fries, you know trauma's pulling.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm about that life.
Dude,
like, I would love
that's
to
awesome.
My family out there, but I will tell you what though, when we get into town, I want to have like my home base at Walmart, and I'll Uber and go to the show. And be, all right, man, love you. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to work.
Right.
We already had our fun times earlier today, and did the family thing today. I got to go to work now.
Yeah.
Love you. I'll be back in about 2 hours, maybe 3 tops.
Yeah.
Later. And that, in a perfect trauma world, that would be my life.
That would be pretty cool, man. And it's doable. It's super doable.
And you know, of course, like
I'll throw
a once in a week clause in there. You know what I mean?
They can go once a week. Like
a once a week clause.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be every other week, maybe.
Yeah, dude, hey man, I'm being generous here.
Yeah, I know you are.
Once a week, I can
That's
figure out, you know
it.
how hard I go, bro. Like once a week, I need it to stay alive.
Yeah. Do you
that kind of thing?
Do you think that would be something that the family would be down with?
Oh well, I mean, I know for a fact that eventually I'm gonna bring my family out with me.
Yeah. That's a cool way. I like posting up at Walmart. That's just that's the visual that I needed to have. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, we've been doing it for a long time now already without the family. We owned our own bus for a while. It was this coach. Man, we call it the Gypsy. They call it Gypsy. I almost quit the band over this thing.
No shit.
I'm not even kidding, dude.
No shit.
The living situations were to the point to where I was like,
fuck this.
I love this situation. I love playing music. And I hate every moment that we're not doing that because I'm stuck on this pile of fucking garbage.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I hated that goddamn thing. I'm so glad it's gone now, and we have a really cool situation.
It's like an RV, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw it. I've seen it a couple times.
You saw it? Yeah, you saw it. And, you know, it still has issues every now and again that are still like, oh, fuck, man. But
is there plenty of room for everybody that goes?
It's going to happen. Huh?
Is there plenty of room? What? You got you, Kurt, Nate, Jared.
I live comfortably on that thing.
And
actually, it was.
Does Pete ride with you?
Yeah, fuck yeah, Pete rides with us.
That's awesome, man.
He's got the dinette.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, I could see it working because I just signed 3 bands that I'm tour managing now, and we're trying to.
Oh, I love the idea of tour managing. I'd love to tour manage. Well,
that's what for a guy that wants to live like a rock star but isn't as talented as what all y'all are. It's a good way for me to get in there. I'm a good hang, but that's about my skill set.
Dude, I could do the tour manage thing because I already have the background for it. But as a guy who loves to shred and loves to do all that as well, I kind of miss that little bit of hustle as well, you know, with the art of communication and persuasion.
Yeah,
because that is a thing, you know. The art of communication and persuasion really is a thing. And when you get into it on that level that I did in the past, it gives you a lot. It gives you a lot. Actually, I carry that stuff with me every day of my life.
For sure.
And it's a huge part of why I can be standing in here right now and just kind of shooting the shit, relaxing. I want to spend most of my life doing whatever the fuck I want to do.
Fuck yes. That's, same here. That's where I had like a realization. Yeah, I don't want to go to a job that I hate. You know, that can't be the meaning of life, to go to a job that I hate, to pay for shit that I don't need, and then feel guilty if I take a day off to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Why would I do that?
I don't want to do it. I have no interest, dude. I have not been interested in that since I became a legal adult in this country. Since I was 18 years old, I've never been that. Ever.
I didn't want to, but I felt like I had to. With first kids, I had to for a little, you know, had kids and I fell into, but then you get to where it's like, you know, I'm 30 and I don't have any, you know, I'm still working in a coal mine or bartending or whatever I'm doing. And I just kind of had this epitome that that's not fucking what life is about. And
no, it's not.
I decided that I was going to be in the music. Yeah, I love music. I love metal. I love to travel and meet people and bullshit. So I'm going to make it one way or another. I'm going to make a career in the music industry doing something that I like. Love. You're damn. And I do love it. Just being in the music.
Well, then there you go.
The thing that I don't like.
I'm not too sold.
I got you. The thing that I don't like about the music, I don't like the industry part of the industry. It's a grimy and dirty fucking thing.
Dude, but the industry part of the industry is what every industry is.
I know, and I don't like that. That's where my only hesitation is, because I'm gonna do my own thing.
You could cry right next to Jesus snorting that wheel right now. You're like, you know what? I don't like this. Jesus, what do you think about it?
Hey, he agrees with me. He agrees with me.
What? So Jesus is gonna be like,
like,
shut up, you fucking faggot.
Dude, I think I'm just taking a vow of poverty with it, and I'm going to do it my own fucking way. And fuck the industry. I'll do it my own way.
Yeah.
I'll just be
do
it.
A lot of things your own way. Doesn't mean that it's going to be a winning solution, but
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm taking a vow of poverty by doing this. You know what I mean? It's not like a good business strategy I'm doing, but it's one where I feel I can go to sleep at night and I'm not fucking over my buddies. That's really what it comes down to.
Dude, there are so many different ways of achieving success that you never even have to fuck over your buddies. Give you an example. When I was doing the corporate stuff, doing mortgages and doing refinancing and new home purchases and stuff, at that time there was like a huge subprime market to where you could, if you had a 640 FICO score at that time, and your FICO between the 3 credit bureaus averaged to 640 or above, you could go to a bank, any one of these lending institutions, like the ones that I work for, and say, I make $200,000 a year, and I want to refinance this. They'll say, well, can I see your information or whatever? And they'll be like, no, I'm going to go stated documentation. And they'll be like, okay, hey, no problem. Let's refinance you and make it happen.
No shit.
And the real estate boom at that time was so great that it almost didn't matter. For a long time, it didn't matter.
Really?
You know?
Is it because of that? Is that why? Because you could get loans so easy? What bumped the real estate?
Dude, like guys like us at that time are a huge part of why shit just went crazy. Because it wasn't just guys like us. I mean, I was a guy who was great at selling the product and teaching people how to sell the product.
I can see that.
The people that were offering the product were obviously these fucking huge money-making gurus way above me, and they didn't give a shit. They had things called like negative amortization loans at that time, where it's like you can make a monthly payment based off of 1% interest rate kind of things.
Really?
And people would make that and make the foolish decisions, of course. It's all their fault, not ours.
No.
We told them what it is, and they were like, oh, well.
You give desperate people anything. Yeah.
Right. And then after all that happened, of course, they went and tried to make everyone like feel sorry for them.
Oh yeah.
But the fact is, it's like we told you what the shit was gonna be. You
know
what I mean? Like negative amortization. That means that every single time you make a payment, you're adding onto your principal. This is a payment that you only make for a limited amount of time while you fix the place up and flip it, so you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that there's a hustle. It's a hustle.
Yes, absolutely. And the hustle. Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up, actually, Darren. I'm really glad you brought that up because that's exactly what it was. Is that it was an amazing hustle that whoever got it.
Got it big.
Really full-heartedly understood it.
Yeah.
Was able to take full advantage and just fucking sweep all this money out of everyone. You know what I'm saying? And then there were all these fools.
Anybody that's undereducated. Yeah. That sucks.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Their home. And you know it sucks, but at the same time, when you go to own a piece of land, you're going to know exactly what's necessary for you to do it and what's going to take and what you're going to do with it and have plans. You're not going to be one of these fucking idiots that says, oh, this price sounds great. What I can invest in all this and then buy all this and then just let it sit there and then foreclose and then...
Dude, I don't know how to break this. I don't know how to break this to you, but I'm coming to you for all financial decisions I have from now on. So I'm a...
Hey, man. Dude, don't even think about it, bro. Right now, and that's all good to go. I ain't got time for you like that, son.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
I'll settle for another wingman spot. Give me another head PE wingman spot, and we'll call it even.
We'll call it even. Oh, so all right.
Well, we'll call it the same. We'll call it the same as the same favor.
Call it even, huh?
Yeah. Well, let me figure out what you owe me for. Give me a sec. You can't fucking rush me. I got to figure out what you owe me for.
What do I owe you for?
I don't know. I'm coming up. Give me a second, dude. Give me a second. I got nothing.
That's what I thought.
I got nothing.
Better pipe that shit the fuck
dude,
down, nigga.
I still fucking that vision of you fucking popping over that rail to smoke that weed and us immediately getting in trouble was one of my favorite things ever, dude. You're so fucking animated jumping over that rail in the rain.
Dude, I do like. Here's the thing, bro. Like, I do a lot of shit, and people do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It just offends people. It's just what it is, you know.
It's fun, dude. You're a fun dude to hang around with, man. I'm glad that I've got the opportunity to meet you and call you a buddy because it's been cool.
It's been a pleasure doing this interview. I'm gonna get back down to my family. I know that.
Yeah, they were waiting on you.
I'll tell you what. Here's what you got. Here's what we got here. We got 2.
Yep.
2. And once those are gone, I'm gone as well.
That's a good hourglass for us.
Hey man, ain't no hourglass. Don't think for a fucking second I'll be on here for another hour, nigga.
Hey dude, I'm going to milk this friendship for all it's worth, homie.
Don't you think for a second it's gonna take an hour for me to put these couple of little boo boo beers down?
I know, dude. I know. I can't wait to party with you. I'm going to catch you on one of these shows on this tour. I'll catch up with you guys though. I think I'm going to be in Texas during part of it, so it'll probably be down there. I thought I was going to go to Florida and catch you, but I didn't make it down there. I ended up going.
We only got Destin in Florida.
Yeah, well, I meant that last tour.
Next tour.
Yeah, the last tour I was supposed to meet up with you.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that is so delicious. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Frosty Coors Light. Dude, you need to get a sponsorship by these motherfuckers. This video right here alone might be enough to get it for you. Well, we need to. I'll send it. They should be paying you.
I'll tell you what. All right, check this out, bro. Check this out. It's just good karma, bro. It's good karma.
Dude, I believe that 100%. Your karma's only a bitch if you're an asshole.
I gotta be a fan of something, right? Dude, I gotta be a fan of something. And I'll tell you what. I'm a huge fan of.
Columbia. Oh. Frosty Coors Light.
Frosty Coors Lights, dude.
Dude, you should have a fucking. You should definitely have a fucking sponsorship. They should give you free beer anyway to keep talking about it. If they don't give you nothing else.
They didn't give me absolutely nothing. I'll tell you what, dude. I had a good time at that motherfucking Golden, Colorado Brewery.
Was that where they make it?
I had some great sunglasses that said Coors Lights on the side.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I think I got like too wasted or something and did like all the blow, and next thing you know, they're broken in a cab or an Uber ride, and I was like, all right, well, they're gone.
Yeah, that sucks too. I had a pair of seasoned sunglasses that were the same way. Oh, you froze up on me, homie. Well, I don't know what happened.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, there he is.
Yeah, it was Frosty Coors Lights, man.
Did you get a phone call? Did you get a phone call?
No, you paused it.
I didn't pause anything.
Oh, it just says my internet's unstable. It's probably, yeah. Of course, man, it's always me, dude. I'm not saying I'm Mayhem. Whenever you fucking are gonna talk to Mayhem Jesus, expect it.
Bro, don't even. Did you just try to jump behind being Mayhem because you had an internet connection issue? Stop. Just stop, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, bro. Hey, guess what, bro? Did you get an internet connection issue? You know who's responsible, bro?
Hey.
I'm fucking Mayhem, bro. I fucking did that.
That's better than what the chick. I had a chick tell me I was a hot something jogging. She made I Am Mayhem fucking, you know, the commercials for the insurance company.
No, I don't watch TV.
You need to watch TV and so you'll know my references.
No, I don't. I only watch like.
I like the History Channel and shit like that.
I don't watch TV.
Dude, I can watch the History Channel and shit like that. Fucking, I get stoned and just sit there and watch that shit.
I stream History Channel shit. Like, I like Pawn Stars and I like Forge and Fire.
Yeah. Dude, I would love to do that shit. I would like to be able to do that shit. It's so cool fucking making something like that out of nothing.
I know. I'm into it too. I love Forge and Fire, dude. I watch it all the time. But I don't watch, like, TV. I don't have, like a
sitcom and shit like that. Yeah, I don't get into that either.
I don't watch, literally, I don't have
TV. It's all on your phone or a tablet or something.
I don't have basic cable. I don't have any of that shit.
Yeah, well, no, you're fucking gone too much to use it anyway.
I know, dude. my life is so dope without any of that shit.
Yeah. It would just fuck shit up.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't even need that shit. I had it not even that long ago, so I left the house about a year and a half ago, and I had all the cable.
Recording in progress.
Look, it stopped recording
No?
when my internet went out. Oh well, we're good.
How about now?
Yeah, it's recording again.
I had to hit got it. So, on my thing. But yeah, dude, I don't fucking care, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking life is good, dude.
Dude, I'm glad to hear it, man.
Social media shit and the coronavirus shit and
it got my life got a lot simpler when I stopped watching the news and that bullshit and shit that I can't do nothing about. Why would I stress about it? So, about the same time I started doing the music shit.
I got pissed like a fucking racehorse, dude. I pounded like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beers, and I'm about to finish my 6th one. So I about done a 6-pack on this.
All right, that sounds like a good one. I'll let you go so you can take care of shit. Maybe I'll get lucky and you clowning on me for my Mayhem shit wasn't recorded.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure.
Dude, same here. And I'll see you on the road. You be safe and take care of yourself.
All right, man. You take care, dude.
Later.
Later.